What's it been like to like jump into TikTok and like?
So I started off with TikTok and that was good, but I wouldn't get as good of quality leads. I noticed TikTok is more so people that are aspiring to be agents, that hit me up for like how to be an agent advice. Versus Instagram, it's people that genuinely want to buy a house. Like I have a lady, she hit me up. She's pretty cool. She owns this whole like all these ramen places, and she's just like, I'm qualified for 900,000. It's my mom's house. Like find me a house, and like we're shopping.
That's
And,
fucking dope.
yeah, and she's like sent me her pre-approval letter, no hesitations. Now I'm like getting listings through Instagram, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
But it's been good. It's been a lot of fun just trying to figure it all out and navigate. Like, you know what they say, careful what you wish for?
Yep.
And it was like, okay, you go from doing like, my first year I did 5 deals, right? So that's like, okay. And then now it's like 6 escrows just last month. Is like, holy shit, how do you even navigate this?
Yeah, that's fucking incredible. Because it's exponential growth once it takes off.
Right. And it like doesn't slow down. Like every morning, if I like refresh my DMs, like there's probably like 8-10 more messages. So
That's
I like
wild.
completely stepped out of the whole DM aspect, and my sister's just running my DMs.
So when you're posting, like how many views are your videos getting?
So when it's new builds, I think my lowest one is probably like 300,000.
Wow.
Averaging probably 500,000, and then upwards of that. But when it's me, anywhere from I think 30,000 is probably my average. When it's like me either speaking or like text on the screen or whatever.
So what you do is, so what's your strategy for like making those videos go viral?
I think I'm sure you guys know too, is like your 3-second hook in the beginning. That's very important. And then I learned that when I sync the tour with the music, that always performs better. Versus like I've posted full walkthroughs and it flopped. It got like maybe 50,000 views. And that was only because that was the house that went viral, got 1.7. So people would go on my profile and like go and look at the full tour. But essentially when it's like quick and people have to watch it twice. And so you get your watch time. And so Instagram's like, oh, they watched through the whole thing and they stayed and then they shared it. So then they just like keep pushing it out.
Got it. So then you're just condensing the content into...
Right. So what would have been like a minute walkthrough, I highlight the best features, just normally like the kitchen and then like maybe something cool or like an office space. And new builds are just beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 5-10 seconds, and it gives them, like it kind of teases them a little bit. And then I just send like the last thing they see is like message me for more info. And so like that's their last thought. Like, oh shit, this house is cool. It's affordable. Like let me see what I could do with it. And I've even had people that have had agents. This is really bad. But they like don't like their agents.
Yeah.
And they're just like, she was like, I like you. People will even be like, I loved your vibe on video. Yeah. And like, I want to work with you. And I found that really weird because it's like, how do you know what I'm like just through a video?
Because they feel like they're your friends because they're like going through it and you're consistently posting every day.
Right.
So then they're following you for 6 months and then they're like your friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I had a lead that he like FaceTimed me randomly. And I was like, I don't know if I should answer. But I did, and he was just a normal, like, cool dude. Like, he was like, I just got out of surgery, like, bored. And I was just like, okay, cool. Well, like, I gotta go.
That's freaking wild.
Yeah. And it taught me, too, that I don't have to act like somebody I'm not. Yeah. Like, when I first started, I was like, I always I bought this stupid brown blazer. I would always wear it. If you look at my videos, you'll see it. And I'd always wear it because it was like, okay, I have to be a professional, right? And I was always like, my age is gonna not make me seem like I know what I'm doing.
Right.
And I would get asked that question a lot too, like, well, how old are you? And then so I was like, okay, I kind of need to make up for it in the way I dress. And then Instagram kind of taught me that like I don't need to do that. Like people want to work with me for me and not because of my appearance.
Yeah, 100%. It gives that personal touch, and then they start to find out what your favorite things are and like what you like, and then they're your friends, and then when you're having that conversation, they're talking to you like you've known them for 10 years, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like you can like the slang and stuff. I did have one lady, so her daughter messaged me off of Instagram for a new build. She was like pre-qualified for 650,000. Like I want to buy a house, this and that. So I met her. She pulls up in like a Benz, and she was kind of a jerk. Like the lady was a jerk. So she pulls up with her daughter. I say hi, whatever, and then her mom comes up, and I like extend my hand to shake the mom's hand, and she looks me down, like up and down. It's like, oh, you're young, and like doesn't shake my hand. And I was like, all right. And then like I never even contacted her after that. Like she texted me, but I was like, dude, you're rude. I don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you're working from a place of abundance. Imagine you didn't have 10 DMs every day.
Right. So I think that's changed too, is now like I can choose. And it's kind of messed up. I don't like to say that, but it's like
no,
if I don't
but
want to
you
work.
have to.
Yeah.
One of the things I teach my sales guys is like the cost of a bad client.
Right.
So like there's a whole concept in like when you have a bad client, they usually get all of your attention. And then your A clients, because they're so easy, you give them the least amount of attention.
Right.
When the roles should be reversed, right? But then once you have 20, 30 escrows a month, you're just like, well, fuck, I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. Like if you don't want to work with me, fucking have at it. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then you stop losing sleep over those bad clients.
Yeah, because I would feel bad, like, shoot, am I overstepping? Or like, dang, I forgot to like call him back. Or I would feel guilty, like if I was out. I think that's a lesson I'm learning right now too, is like learning to just separate from it, which has been really hard because I feel everybody's like, well, enjoy the momentum while you have it, because it's not always going to be like this. So it's like, okay, you just got to go right now. But my dad gave me a talk on Father's Day, because I was going to work Father's Day on Sunday, and it's my mom's birthday on Father's Day. And I had appointments all morning.
Sucks for your dad.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Appointments all morning, and then we're going to go to dinner in the evening. And then he was like, why don't you just like take a weekend off? Because my dad works 4 a.m. to like 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. He works in construction in LA. So by the time he drives there and back. So I only see him Saturday and Sunday. And so every weekend I've been working. I've been showing like 3 clients a day home. So it's like from the morning to I go to sleep. And he was like, you just need to take a day. Like, just spend time with your family. And I was like, damn, you're right. And so that's probably been like a big learning curve too.